Let's review your practice test. Don't forget to put your name on it. Now, on problem 1, we want to find the exact value of BC. Well, I notice it's a circle, so A to C and A to B are the same. Well, that makes it a 45, 45, 90 triangle. So it's 3 radical 2. And the same thing on number 2. We know it's a square, so 2 of the sides are 6. So I know my diameter is 6 square roots of 2. To find the circumference, we take the diameter times pi. So it's 6 pi square roots of 2 inches. And I almost forgot in the first one, should be 3 square roots of 2 feet. And I would have counted that wrong on myself if I put that on the test. Okay, on question 3, we want to find the measure of x to y. We'll notice V is the center of my circle. So I know when I add these two angles up, I get 181, or 180. 4x plus 1 plus x minus 6 equals 180. 5x minus 5 equals 180. So 5x equals 185. Divide both sides by 5. And if we take 185 divided by 5, we get 37. I don't want 37. I want the measure of xy. Well, the measure of arc xy then is going to be 37 minus 6. And I combine those two quickly. 37 minus 6. So x to y would be 31 degrees, the same as the central angle. On question 4, we're doing arc length. So remember, arc length is the measure of the arc over 360 times the circumference. Well, in this one, it says if the length of an arc of measure 80, so in other words, my measure of my arc is 80, and then I know the length is 12 pi, so it's backwards from what we've been doing. And I want to find the circumference, so I'm going to say 2 times pi times r. Well, the first thing I notice is if I take 80 over 360, I can reduce that, can't I? The zeros reduce out. And then if 8 and 36, 4 goes into both of them. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. And 36 divided by 4 is 9. And that's all I can reduce. So now let's rewrite that. So 12 pi. 2 times 2 is 4 pi r over 9. Well, then I want to solve for r. So let's multiply both sides by 9. So 9 times 12, that's 108. So we get 108 pi equals 4 pi r. So I'll divide both sides by 4 pi. Notice my pi's reduce. 108 divided by 4 is 22. And that would be in inches, because that's where I'm measuring for this problem, is inches.